Hello, it is Toymon and we're back today with another guide. With Lumentale releasing in just over a week, which is crazy to think about. I've been following this game's development since the moment the Kickstarter went live, 3 and a bit years ago. To think that it's finally releasing is insane. But I thought I'd make a guide just showing you some stuff that you can do right now in the demo to get ahead of the curve for when the game does release. Alright, and so a large part of this is going to be just AFK farming sort of thing. So if you want to have a movie on the background or a stream or something like that, just to, help dull the time, feel free. But pretty much for like half an hour, you're going to want to run around the Scarlet Woods and just fight things. And you'll see that we're going to be getting all these pyrites as well as some other items, some balance buddies, some magic charms, I believe they're called. But you are going to just want to do this for as long as you can tolerate, pretty much, okay? And so then next, you are going to want to come to the beach. And you'll see that there's these 4 chest-looking things. They are actually recycling bins. And so each one will have a specific item that is meant to be recycled properly into it. And you'll see that this common pyrite gives 10 experience. Whereas if you find the correct bin, it gives 30 experience instead. So that's a way for you to get your monster max level, which by the way, in the demo is level 28. So you can, in theory, max them up without combat and just by selling items and giving them the experience like that. And next, even though Fiorella, her flower shop has unfortunately, died, it is still able to be interacted with herself, and you can actually still buy and sell items like that, okay? So you can sell a bunch of items to get money. I've heard rumors that the game does have a ton of items for you to buy throughout your playthrough. So the more gold or whatever the in-game currency is, I don't believe it's been established just yet or verbalized what that is, the better you will be for the full game. And so with the Animon stat screen, you'll see that in the bottom right, there's manage skills with the E button. I'm not sure what it is on controller, but you can actually upgrade some moves. So you can go from pound to pound plus, just using the items that you get from farming Animon. So you can actually upgrade your moves, giving them that combat advantage already. And so next to the manage skills, you'll see that there's the stat management. If you press that, you'll see that it brings up a screen similar to Pokemon's EV values. You can redistribute this however you feel. Because I personally like stall and having bulky mons, I tend to just invest in HP. When the full game comes out, I'm sure that'll change, especially when I get into PvP. But for right now, and through my playthrough, I'll probably just max into HP. But that's another way just to give your mons that little bit more combat advantage. But yeah, those are the ways that you can get ahead of the curve before the full game does launch for Lumentale on May 26th. Until next time.